One of the places that it comes in is just in the very use of terminology, like the United States spoken of as a Christian nation. And you find so many people who are almost insulted by the idea that they might not be a Christian. Well, of course I'm the Christian. After all, I am an American citizen, aren't I? That's about the idea that some people have. And you know, the idea among Jews, the idea that they have is that all Gentiles are pretty much classified as Christians. This blunts the whole thing, and there is a failure to recognize the great difference between, we should perhaps rather say, the saved and the lost. This was brought so to my attention in the first evangelistic campaign I ever had way back there almost 40 years ago, preaching in a little Baptist church in Thief River Falls, Minnesota, and people were coming, and one lady who was attending was a teacher in the local school, and she was also a member of the local Lutheran church. And she came to me one night and she says, you know, I have never heard anybody talk so much about being saved and lost before. I never stopped to think about this. She says, how you seem to make it so clear that people are either saved or lost. And she says, over in our church they don't talk like that. Over in our church, she says, everybody over there is a Christian. She says, but I don't think there's a single one that's saved. Well, she sort of didn't have, you didn't see this thing that was blunted to her completely. There is such a great contrast. We need to see that it's brought in here, but now. But now. The whole deciding factor is a matter of the relationship with God. Do you have a relationship with God? Or don't you have a relationship with God? It isn't a matter of how good a person is. It isn't a matter of what his nationality might be or church membership or anything like that. It's a matter of, does he have a relationship with God? Has there been this change brought about that it's talking about here? Where it says that we've been brought near. People who were far away, brought near.